Imagine a juicy, perfectly grilled steak. Now picture 30 billion pounds of it. That's how much Angus beef American farmers produce each year. It's a mind-boggling amount. But how do they do it? Today we're diving into the world of Angus beef production. From pasture to plate, we'll uncover the secrets behind this massive industry. If you're hungry for knowledge about modern farming, hit that subscribe button. You won't want to miss our upcoming videos on agricultural innovations. Now let's sink our teeth into the meaty details of Angus beef production. Angus cattle, originally from Scotland, have become a cornerstone of American beef production. These black-hided cattle are known for their high-quality meat, which is well marbled and tender. But it's not just their meat that makes them popular with farmers. Angus cattle are hardy animals. They can thrive in various climates, from the cold winters of Montana to the hot summers of Texas. They're also efficient feed converters, meaning they gain weight quickly on less food. This efficiency is key to producing large amounts of beef. The Angus breed has a long history in America. The first Angus cattle arrived in the U.S. in 1873, brought over by George Grant to Kansas. Since then, they've spread across the country. Today, there are over 300,000 registered Angus cattle in the U.S. and millions more that are Angus-influenced. One reason for the Angus breed's popularity is its adaptability. These cattle can graze on steep hillsides or flat prairies. They're good mothers, usually birthing calves without help. This hardiness means farmers can raise Angus cattle in a wide range of environments, contributing to the massive beef production we see today. Producing 30 billion pounds of Angus beef starts with good genetics. Farmers and ranchers use advanced breeding techniques to improve their herds. They select bulls and cows with desirable traits like fast growth, disease resistance, and high-quality meat. Many farmers use artificial insemination to breed their cows. This allows them to use genetics from top bulls across the country. Some even use embryo transfer, where embryos from superior cows are implanted into surrogate mothers. These techniques help produce more high-quality calves each year. But breeding isn't just about producing more beef, it's about producing better beef. Farmers use expected progeny differences, EPDs, to predict how a bull's offspring will perform. EPDs cover traits like birth weight, weaning weight, and even meat quality. By selecting the right bulls, farmers can improve their entire herd in just a few generations. Genomic testing is another tool in the modern farmer's toolkit. By analyzing an animal's DNA, farmers can predict its performance more accurately than ever before. This helps them make better breeding decisions, leading to healthier, more productive cattle. Some farmers are even using gene editing technology to create cattle resistant to certain diseases. While this technology is still new, it could revolutionize beef production in the coming years. Good beef production starts with good grass. Farmers use rotational grazing to keep their pastures healthy. This means moving cattle between different fields to prevent overgrazing. Some farmers even use GPS-guided electric fences to create precise grazing patterns. Healthy pastures do more than feed cattle. They also capture carbon from the atmosphere, helping to fight climate change. Many Angus beef producers are proud of their role in maintaining these important grassland ecosystems. But pasture management is more than just moving cows around. It's about creating a diverse, healthy ecosystem. Many farmers plant a mix of grasses and legumes in their pastures. This provides a balanced diet for the cattle and improves soil health. Some farmers are experimenting with cover crops and no-till farming in their pastures. These practices can improve soil health, reduce erosion, and even increase the land's capacity to hold water. This means more grass growth and ultimately more beef production. In drought-prone areas, farmers are using drought-resistant grasses and water-efficient irrigation systems. Some are even harvesting rainwater to keep their pastures green during dry spells. These innovative practices help maintain beef production even in challenging conditions. While grass is important, most Angus cattle also eat grain to reach market weight faster. Farmers work with animal nutritionists to create balanced diets for their cattle. These diets often include corn, soybeans, and other grains, along with vitamins and minerals. Some farmers grow their own feed, while others buy it from local sources. Either way, feed is a major expense in beef production. Efficient feeding practices are crucial to producing large amounts of beef profitably. The science of cattle nutrition has come a long way. Today's feed rations are precisely balanced to meet the animal's nutritional needs at each stage of growth. This might include different rations for calves, growing cattle, and finishing cattle. Many farmers use feed additives to improve their cattle's health and growth. Probiotics can help improve digestion, while certain minerals can boost the immune system. Some additives even help reduce methane emissions, making beef production more environmentally friendly. Precision feeding systems are becoming more common on large farms. These systems can adjust the feed mix for each group of cattle based on their age, weight, and even the weather. This precision helps reduce waste and improves feed efficiency, contributing to higher beef production. We've seen how breeding and feeding contribute to America's massive Angus beef production, but that's just the start. Stay tuned to discover the high-tech tools farmers use to monitor their herds and the surprising ways they're making beef production more sustainable. You won't believe what's coming up next. Today's Angus beef farmers are more likely to carry a smartphone than a pitchfork. They use apps to track their cattle's health, weight gain, and even eating habits. Some farmers use drones to check on distant herds or inspect fences. RFID ear tags help farmers keep detailed records on each animal. These tags can even trigger automatic gates, guiding cattle to different pens based on their needs. This technology helps farmers manage large herds more efficiently, contributing to higher beef production. But the tech doesn't stop there. Some farms are using facial recognition technology to monitor individual animals. This can help detect health issues early, ensuring the herd stays productive. Automated feeding systems are becoming more common. These systems can deliver precise amounts of feed to each group of cattle, reducing waste and improving efficiency. Some even adjust the feed mix based on real-time data about the cattle's performance. Virtual fencing is an exciting new technology. Using GPS-enabled collars, farmers can create virtual boundaries for their cattle. This allows for more precise grazing management without the need for physical fences. It's especially useful in large remote pastures. Once cattle reach market weight, typically around 1,200 to 1,400 pounds, they're sent to processing facilities. These modern plants can process thousands of cattle per day. They use advanced equipment to ensure food safety and maximize the use of each animal. After processing, the beef is distributed across the country and even exported worldwide. Cold chain logistics ensure the meat stays fresh from the plant to the store. This efficient distribution system is key to getting 30 billion pounds of beef to consumers each year. Modern processing plants are high-tech operations. They use computer vision systems to grade beef quickly and accurately. Robotic systems help with cutting and packaging, improving efficiency and worker safety. Traceability is a big focus in modern beef processing. Many companies use blockchain technology to track beef from the farm to the store. This can help quickly identify the source of any quality or safety issues. The distribution network for beef is complex and efficient. refrigerated trucks, and warehouses keep the meat at the perfect temperature. Some companies are even experimenting with predictive analytics to optimize their distribution routes and reduce waste. Producing this much beef has environmental impacts, and many Angus beef farmers are working to make their operations more sustainable. Some use methane digesters to capture gases from manure and turn them into electricity. Others are experimenting with feed additives that reduce cattle's methane emissions. Water conservation is another focus. Many farmers use precision irrigation systems to reduce water use. Some even recycle water from their operations to irrigate feed crops. These efforts help produce more beef with fewer resources. Carbon sequestration is becoming a big topic in beef production. Many farmers are managing their pastures to capture more carbon in the soil. This not only helps fight climate change, but can also improve soil health and pasture productivity. Some farmers are integrating solar panels into their operations. These can power farm equipment and buildings, reducing reliance on fossil fuels. A few innovative farms are even using solar panels to pump water for cattle or to power electric fences. Waste reduction is another area of focus. Many processing plants are finding ways to use every part of the animal, reducing waste and improving efficiency. Some are even turning waste products into valuable materials like leather or pharmaceuticals. Despite their success, Angus beef producers face challenges. Changing consumer preferences, concerns about animal welfare, and competition from plant-based alternatives are all issues the industry is grappling with. But many farmers are adapting. Some are creating branded beef programs that emphasize animal welfare and environmental stewardship. Others are exploring new markets, like exporting specialty cuts to Asia. These innovations suggest that Angus beef production will continue to evolve and grow in the coming years. Labor shortages are a growing concern in the beef industry. Some farms are turning to automation to address this, using robots for tasks like feeding and cleaning. This trend is likely to continue in the coming years. Climate change presents both challenges and opportunities for beef producers. While changing weather patterns can affect feed production and cattle health, the industry's efforts to reduce emissions and sequester carbon could position beef as part of the solution to climate change. As consumers become more interested in where their food comes from, many beef producers are becoming more transparent about their practices. Virtual farm tours, detailed product labeling, and direct-to-consumer sales are all becoming more common. This trend could reshape how beef is marketed and sold in the future. From advanced breeding techniques to high-tech herd management, American farmers use a variety of methods to produce 30 billion pounds of Angus beef each year. It's a testament to their innovation and hard work. But as consumer demands and environmental concerns evolve, how will beef production change? Will we see even more technology in our pastures, or a return to more traditional methods? Those are questions for another video. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating world of modern agriculture.